But let's see how much power we get here. Yeah, that's not... Oh, man. Oh! Alright, what is going on, my dudes? So we are back here today with a rank up and gameplay video that has been requested for a very long time now, and that is going to be Horseman Rogue. We've also had rank 3 Rogue requested a lot, and I'm not entirely sure if we're going to do rank 3 Rogue today, but we are definitely going to be doing Horseman Rogue. I believe I want to get both of these done sometime in the future. Maybe we'll have them both done in this video, but for now what we're going to do is we're going to take Rogue up to rank 2 on the Content Creator Program beta server, and we're going to mess around with her as a Horseman of the Apocalypse, okay? Now, Rogue is a very, very underrated champion. She's a champion that I never actually pulled as a 5-star, so I never really got to mess around with her much, and she was just brought into the game as a 6-star, and I pulled her from the most recent featured 6-star crystal, okay? So I've had her on my my account for a bit now. She just got transferred over to my beta server, so now we get to make some videos with her. So with her SIG ability, essentially what it does is it gives you a higher chance to have a crit on the special 2, and what that does, it does more damage and you get to steal more power, and that goes along with her abilities with the special 2, which has a 100% chance to hit and power steal, taking 9% of their power as your own. Alright, so the more damage you do, the more power you steal. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So Rogue does a lot of things that are very, very underrated. If you're a fan of Swadia's channel, he makes a lot of Rogue content and does some really, really crazy. Alright, so unfortunately, I don't have Longshot or Captain Marvel movie as 5 or 6 stars. I've been hunting both of them for a very long time, so I'm not going to be able to test either of those two out in Act 6 content like I'd want to with Rogue, which is unfortunate. I have some ideas, especially for the Longshot synergy, but at least we could take them into other stuff as well. The Captain Marvel movie one is very nice to have, it really is. So anyway, what do we know about the Horseman synergy at this point after Apocalypse has been in the game for a while now? I feel like we know a bunch about it. I don't have to explain it for a couple minutes every time we do one of these, but basically, really quick, we get a pretty beefy prowess. We get 100% reduced potency of bleed effects on our attacking champion. We also get 30% increased offensive ability accuracy. So one thing that I find to benefit Rogue the most here as a Horseman, and you'll see in just 1 second, is that fat prowess, because we're going to go ahead and toss off a big special 2 here, and look at that. We are already back to another special 2, and look at this, we're back to a third one. That is really not too bad here, man. And look at this, we got a 4th special 2 here, back to back to back to back. And now I feel like we should go for a special 1 and get some of that health back. We are all the way up to 90% health. Well, why don't we go ahead and just get a little bit more of that back too. So we are tossing special attacks off like crazy, and we are just topping off our health like it's nothing. So where I find Rogue benefiting pretty greatly from the Horseman synergy is from the prowess that affects the special 2, allowing us to do more damage with the special 2, and plus we have the increased crit rate from the SIG ability, and what that is going to let us do is steal more power on the special 2 and just cycle all those specials and keep our health topped up to 100% with the special 1 lifesteal. So there's a lot of really fun stuff going on with my power bar, with my health bar, with Winter Soldier's power bar. We're just stealing some of that power. Let's go ahead and go for one more special 2 to end the fight here, and we are ending the fight at 94% health after throwing. We had to have done at least 5, 6, 7, or 8 special attacks with the full Suicide Masteries on. So, right off the bat, man, we're ending that fight with pretty much a full yellow bar of health. So that is very, very impressive to me, and actually better than I anticipated, not gonna lie. So seriously, man, that was some pretty impressive stuff. Definitely some pretty impressive stuff there by Rogue. So I definitely want to go ahead and check her out in some of the places where I bring a lot of the other horsemen. Alright, so we're going to be taking Rogue here up against 6.4.1, this Biohazard lands. Biohazard, Nano Plague, and Tunnel Vision, okay? So we're going to go in with Apocalypse, we're going to go ahead and kill him off. For anybody who doesn't know, we have Cable along to give him max genetic code, and this is just, you know, if you're actually using a Horseman in the quest, I do obviously recommend that you do the first fight with an Apocalypse. That way you don't waste revives, but just for video making purposes here, this is what we're going to do. So, what's going to happen here is Rogue is going to benefit very highly whenever we get a bleed on us from Biohazard, okay? And that is going to be really great for her because she's going to be healing from that bleed because there's 100% reduced potency from the damage. As you can see, we're taking no damage at all. So Rogue would also be kind of decent here on her own, and that's because, as you can see from that bleed, it shrugs off very, very fast. And that is because she has 70% reduced time on all debuffs. So that's why Rogue is very annoying to fight on defense. But let's go for a special 2. Nice, we're back up to another special 2 already. Let's do another one. Not too bad, man. And what's really great about that is that it also power steals as well. So not only does it give us power, but it takes their power away. So we can really just keep them locked down in the corner here like this. Oh my goodness gracious. And we could just chain these special 2s. Oh my god, like it's her freaking job, man. Check this out. Boom. That's really, really good stuff. Why don't we steal some health back as well? Let's go back up to 82%. We're also stealing that Fury buff now from Thor. That's pretty good, man. Let's go ahead and steal a little bit more life here. And, oh, man, up to 93% health. So we tossed off a bunch of special 2s. We ended with 2 to 3 special ones back to back to back, and we're topped up for the next fight. So why don't we go ahead and check this out against Stealth Suit Spider-Man here. Let's see how we do with the class advantage. So for me with Rogue, I feel like the initial ramp up in most normal fights is we want to get to that first special 2. And once we get to that special 2, we can kind of keep the fight under control, man. And it's really, really good stuff. Like, honestly, man, I've been watching Sweetie use Rogue, or Swedia, however he likes to pronounce it, use Rogue for a very long time, very successfully. And I've always thought that she was a very underrated champion. And people will watch his videos and be like, oh man, I hope Rogue gets a buff. And I'm like, what? Like, what makes you say that when you're looking at Rogue do stuff like this? What could she possibly need a buff for when she's handling all this content pretty well on her own? Look at this. Why don't we go for our third special 2, back to back to back? What buff do we need? It's kind of like we're using a mutant power boost, and just in case you guys don't believe me, if you don't know how Rogue works, we absolutely have no boosts going on whatsoever. So that is very, very, very impressive to me, man, because she is just completely slaying through this content. That was really good stuff. Why don't we bring her somewhere else now? Alright, so we definitely want to test out Rogue on some power shield nodes here. So we're in 6.3.3, the Nick Fury chapter. It might be 6.3.2, but it's power shield, power reversal, energize, plagued mind. So basically, we just want to get up to a special 2 before our power is drained, and we'll take it from there, okay? So we're going to have 100% increased power gain here, and I believe Kingpin is as well. So here's another thing that happens as a horseman is that whenever they purify a buff, they're going to go ahead, we're going to go unstoppable here. So that's going to be a pretty decent matchup for us, but let's go ahead and toss off this special 2, and that is, oof. Those are some good numbers, man. Those are absolutely some good numbers for sure. Unfortunately, we didn't get to steal any power from it because of the, the node that just takes our power away. But let's see how much power we get here. Yeah, that's not... Oh, man. Oh! Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I wanted to see. That's the kind of stuff that I wanted to see right out of the gate. So let's go ahead and move on a little bit more on this path here, because that was pretty fun, man. That was definitely pretty fun. So yeah, dude. Come on, man. That was cool. That was really cool. Come on, throw this special 2, Agent Venom. There we go. This guy needs a buff, huh? Alright, let's toss off this thing here. And then we'll time this just right. There we go! That's what I wanted to happen. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh! Ooh! Oh! Man, that was a satisfying kill. That was a satisfying kill. So here's the thing with Rogue, man. I've watched Spadilla play with her so many times that I've kind of picked up on these little tricks, like after you do the special 2 or the special 1, you can intercept them as they're standing up. Of course, I don't know the exact timing of it yet because I'm just figuring this out as I'm going along, but you can just see the potential in Rogue as you go along, man. And I feel like Rogue is a champion who has been disrespected for such a long time. So let's go ahead for a big ol' special 2 here. We didn't get enough to get back up to another special 2 unless we just make it. Okay. We mistimed that just a tiny bit, but look at this, man. He's already down to 47%. So really good stuff being able to just chain these special attacks back to back to back as if we're using a mutant power boost, and don't even worry about pushing them to a special 3 because look at this. Oh my god. Dude, this is making me want to rank up Rogue. I feel like she has a really big benefit from being at least awakened at like Sig 20 and having that increased percent. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill this Gwenpool, by the way, but let's let's take a look. I feel like she benefits greatly from being awakened at least at Sig 20. There's somebody in for Loki, Yusafa, who has a Sig 60 rogue, 6-star rogue, and or it might be Sig 80 now, and I'm starting to get a little jealous of him, to be entirely honest, because this girl is pretty good, man. Yeah, seriously, like this is good stuff. All right, so we messed that up there, but that's okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill this Gwenpool unless lifesteal counts as. Oh, look at that! The lifesteal counted as not a special attack; it was a passive damage, so we were able to get around Gwenpool's sig ability of not dying from specials. Let's go ahead and do one more. We took a lot of damage there because we ate that combo, but what's so great about being a horseman is that the first hit that you take in the fight, you're just gonna go ahead and go passively unstoppable. So now we went in with a light attack here to activate the reverberation right away so we wouldn't take any damage from it. Let's just push him up to a special 3 here up against the wall, and yeah, we're back to our own. Let's go for this. Yeah, this is really, really good stuff here. Reverberation. Okay, but man, up until that reverberation, dude, we were rolling along. So Rogue is seriously growing on me, man. Very, very fast. Growing on me like, I don't even know what, man, but that is some good stuff. That is really some good stuff. I feel like I want to test her out in Labyrinth a bit, so let's go do that. So one thing that's really great about Rogue is that she is a hero, so she'll benefit from White Magneto, the pre-fight, and also Nick Fury's attack bonus. So we're gonna go ahead and just chuck those 2 on the team there. And we'll see what happens, man. We're gonna go for Star-Lord, I think. So we're gonna have the class disadvantage, and I'm not entirely sure how well she's gonna perform here. I'm not sure what to think or what to anticipate. I'm really not. So we're gonna go ahead and see how she does against a much higher health pool. She does really well against Winter Soldier, man. So we're gonna go ahead and make her a horseman. And we're also going to activate the White Magneto pre-fight here. And we're going to go on in with Rogue. And we're going to try and just cycle some special 2s and keep Star-Lord in the corner. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Did he just evade twice in a row? Again? What? Is it because of class disadvantage? It is because of class disadvantage. All right, so this might be a little annoying. I didn't think that through all the way. I forgot that they have a better chance to evade when it comes to the class disadvantage, so we might do a lot of parries here, but that's okay. I'm going to go for a special 2 here, and... Alright, so we stole a good amount of power. It didn't do too much damage, but that's okay. I'm going to go for another one of those. And we're stealing, okay, we're stealing some power. We didn't get any crits there. And, but we're just cycling these special 2s, man. So it gets to the point where it's starting to be a little bit suicide unfriendly. So let's go for a special 1 here. There we go. Topped right back up to 96, and then we took a hit. So unfortunately, we lost all of the health that we just gained back. But what's so great is that we can build right back up to a special 1 here. And let's see if we can go ahead and get that back. Yep, back up to 96%, man. So we're gaining about 16% health back, and then we're losing 5% due to recoil. So that's really not too bad, man. So if we go ahead and do another one here from 90%, we went up to 97%, and then we ended at 92. So the point is, you're pretty much, it's going to be very easy for you to stay topped up at around 92, 93% health, because we're just consistently staying in this realm here. So I feel like she's not the best Labyrinth champ. However, we're tossing specials like it's our job here, and we're just doing really good when it comes to the suicides. So, you know, if you guys are fans of Ludum Tater's PI videos, right? Power Index, not like Champ PI. He initially said that Rogue was pretty suicide friendly and then bumped her down a little bit, but I am finding her incredibly suicide friendly here, and I feel like I'm going to ask him to watch this video and give it another look, because I am just throwing specials like it's my job, and I am still at 92% health. So this is going to be less about a damage showcase right here and more about a sustainability showcase. So we're back up at 95% health. 107 hits in, we've thrown out at least 8 specials so far. So I would have to say Rogue is incredibly suicide friendly. You know, one thing that he always has about the PI stuff is that he doesn't like champions who aren't immune to any debuffs to have too high of a score. And that's, you know, very understandable, but we're looking at, you know, Rogue Throw. This is going to be like, what, the 11th special too? 11th special attack. Let's go for a 12th special attack, and we're still above 90% health. So I'm definitely going to ask him to check this out when it comes to the sustainability, because that, yeah, man, I mean, we took off about 500,000 health and about 100 hits. Not too bad. We have the class disadvantage there. I didn't expect her to do too good there. But she kept his power under control. She kept her own health under control. Rogue, to me, is a very sustainable, very reliable champion that you almost always know what you're going to get as long as that special 2 crits, and that happens, you know, with the SIG ability. Alright, so I do think I want to test out this lady at rank 3 and see what her damage is like, just against like Winter Soldier as a horseman, to see what those special 2 numbers look like, just to make Swadia a tiny bit jealous. I was like, he can watch the rank 3 Horseman Rogue at SIG 200 and then go into the comment section and ask for a karate video for like, what, are we up to day 16 now, buddy? So yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do here. Taking her right to level 45 at rank 3, and let's jump in against Winter Soldier and see what those numbers look like. Alright, so I think we're going to go in with only Apocalypse, Sinister, and Rogue here, because I don't want any other synergies. I want to see just Rogue at her base. You know, no Captain Marvel, no long shot. Not that long shot would do too much for us here anyway, but I just want to see Horseman Rogue at rank 3 and see what she's capable of, man. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty good. So let's get this guy pretty high on power. Let's get up to a special 2. Let's power steal some of that stuff, man. Get him in the corner. I love just locking these guys down in the corner, stealing their power, stealing their health. It's very satisfying way to play, man. So let's toss off this first special 2. Not too bad, man. We're very close to another one now. Let's steal some more of this guy's power. Never, ever let him throw his. Oh, yeah. Get that stand up intercept. Dude. Oh, yeah, man. When you nail those stand up intercepts, man, it is a very satisfying play style to go with, because let me tell you, dude, I think we'll go for one more special 2 here, and then we're going to try to get some of our health back with the special 1. So toss that guy off. Come on, give me a heavy or a combo. That's fine. Yep, look at that big old lifesteal there. Wow, dude. Oh man, dude. Let's get back up to like 100%. Yep. There we go. Dude, it's a very satisfying play style if you could swing it in the corner and they cooperate with you, and they're not too passive, and you can just keep clobbering them in the corner and stealing their health, stealing their power. Let's bait out a heavy from this guy. Watch this. Get him up to 3 bars of power. Doesn't matter. Let's just steal all of it. Yeah, that's nice. Let's steal all of it again. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's some nice stuff, man. And can we end the fight with the special 1? We end the fight with the special 1 at 91% health. So Winter Soldier went down in about 120 hits. Didn't feel like 120 hits, man. It felt like 45 hits to me. Like this I don't know the exact speed of this fight, but it felt very fast to me. Like it didn't feel like I was slogging along. And man, she is a very satisfying champion to play, and she really doesn't need the Horseman ability. Like that's the thing. Like she really does not need the Horseman, and the Horseman's nice to have. You know, it's nice to have the failsafe of the unstoppable. It's nice to have the prowess. But at the end of the day, man, Rogue, everything you're seeing here, she didn't get from being a horseman. She's just a very underrated champion in general. And I'm very glad I got to finally test her out like I've wanted to for a bit. And yeah, man, I don't know what more to say about her. One thing we didn't really get to test out much is that on her special 1 and on her special 3, most of the special 1 is that she replicates 5 of the opponent's active buffs, and the opponent cannot activate those buffs as long as Rogue holds them. So that's really good in certain situations. For example, against the 6.2 champion boss, if you have the Fury buffs and you keep them up for the entire fight, he'll never go unstoppable. So that's a pretty cool thing there. And then if you toss off the special 3, after you steal some buffs on the special 1, you'll activate 1 buff per type that was replicated during the fight. So there's a lot of cool stuff that she could do with buffs as well. It's not always as useful as it will be against like the champion boss, but today we just wanted to do some like normal Rogue gameplay against like some generic opponents and like power shield and just see what we can do. And she definitely came to play, man, and she impressed. She definitely impressed. So big shout out to Rogue for being an absolutely amazing underrated champion here, dude. I might take her up to rank 2 if I dupe her in the future. I don't know, we'll have to see, but I'm glad I got to mess around with her at rank 3 and make this video for you guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. A bunch of people have requested Rogue for a while. Glad I finally got to do it. And yeah, man, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, drop your boy a like. Comment what you think about Rogue in MCOC. Do you think she's underrated? Because I think she's very underrated, especially after today. And subscribe if you want to see some more Horseman gameplay coming to you very soon. I'll be seeing you around.